Good morning and welcome to Rad TV with your hosts Sims Trandalenberg and Patella Trocanter, here to bring you the latest on radiation safety.
Good morning, Class 69. Today we have a very special program all about radiation safety.
That's right, Sims! What happened to your hair and your fringe and your mustachio?
Must be the lighting.
Okay, we're here to talk about patient safety, technologist safety, and we'll be finding out what the general public really knows about radiation.
Yes, and we'll also learn how to use this knowledge to educate everyone we know. We have a needle lead shield here to show us how to look fashionable and practice safety this winter season.
Thanks, Sims. We're here to show you the latest and greatest of the Safety Code Line Catalog 35. Here we see her wearing a leopard print lead apron and coat, suitable for days when you're feeling sassy. This piece contains 0.5 millimeters of lead, but it feels like 0.25 millimeters. Notice the OSLD underneath the coat. You can't even tell she's wearing it. Very X-ray chic. Back in this season, the paint splattered thyroid collar has a very sleek look. It straps comfortably around her neck and protects the thyroid from all those pesky short and long-term radiation effects. Next, we have a piece for the days that you're feeling a little bit hellish. Here we see an equally safe skull pattern coat and apron. It's great for protecting against scatter radiation. She is also sporting a pair of lovely lead gloves, perfect for holding down a struggling patient. Not in the primary beam, of course. Ha ha ha. Now you're all ready to go in the X-ray room and save lives in style.
Thanks, Nita. Very stylish line. I especially love the skull patterns, don't you, Sims?
Yes, it reminds me of my days out on the Harley.
Now you have a man bun.
And you have a unibrow.
Aren't you a cup of tea? Yes, now back to business. We all now know that radiation safety is important for radiographers, but what about patient safety?
Well, Patella, have you heard Lil Bucky Ray's new single?
I have, Sims, and it seems to be going viral.
Lil Bucky does a wonderful job of capturing the essence of patient safety. His new song, X-Ray Bing, features lead shields, thyroid shields, collimating, increased tube distance, alera, and avoiding repeats.
Yes, all those things can help reduce patient dose. Let's have a look-sees. You used to give me lead shielding when I got my X-rays done. Lead apron on my gonads so I could have a daughter or a son. Yeah, I know when that X-ray bing, that can only mean one thing. Yeah, I know when that X-ray bing, radiation will hit everything. Ever since you collimated you got a reputation for yourself now. A lot of my body parts are left out. You got me protected, reduce my dose now. Cause ever since you increased distance, you start repeating less reduced techniques more. Protection an issue on the X-ray floor. You got these colors I've never seen before.
Gotcha.
Just like your man bun on a coat hook.
Haters gonna hate. Anyways, next up on the program, we'll be talking to Silly Bones C-Arm, our top reporter, live on location. She will be reporting live, asking real people the real questions on radiation safety. To you, Silly Bone.
Thanks, Sims and Patella. I'm Silly Bone C-Arm, and I'm reporting live on location. That's right, folks. We have taken it to the streets of Nait to get people's opinions on radiation safety. We're in the Spartan Center, about to take it live. Hi, everybody. I've got Brian here to answer a few questions about radiation safety. Brian, have you ever had an X-ray?
Yes.
And what was it of?
Teeth.
Teeth. Oh, okay. That's about it? You've never broken anything? Hi everybody, I'm here with Logan and I've got a few questions for him about X-ray procedures. So Logan, have you ever had an X-ray before? No. No? That's nice. Hi everybody, I'm here with this random group of guys and I have a few questions for them about radiation. First guy with afro. Have you ever had an X-ray?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and what was it of?
I think my brain's fine.
What? So have you ever had an X-ray before?
I have.
Oh, and what was it of?
My ankle.
Ankle. How did you break it?
I didn't break it.
Oh, that's good.
That's good news.
Nice. And so, do you remember what the technologist did to protect you?
Not really. It was quite a while ago. But I believe he put like a lead plate underneath,
Okay.
kind of a sheet on top.
The sheet. What do you think the sheet was?
Probably some sort of film to allow the radiation to go through my body rather than around the room.
This is highly improbable, but okay. Do you remember what the technologist did to protect you?
Lead vest.
Lead vest, okay. And how far did it extend down? Do you remember?
Waist.
Waist. Okay. Just remembering that I have a microphone with me. That's pretty cool. If you ever have an X-ray, would you be scared? No? How do you think X-rays affect people then?
I have no idea.
No idea at all? Okay. And do you think that X-rays affect people at all? Not at all. Are you positive? This lady over here is grinning and laughing. I know you. Well, how do you think X-rays affect people?
Well, because it's radiation, right? So
right.
long-term exposure to radiation might affect you. Could mutate some of the genes, probably?
This girl knows what she's talking about. Okay. All right. Do you know anything about what happens if you're not wearing protection like lead?
Probably some radiation.
Radiation. So that you're not nervous then about having an X-ray procedure at all?
No.
No. Okay. Do you know anything about radiation safety? What you would do to prepare to have an X-ray?
Lead vest.
That's right. Anything else? No? Pretty much covered it there. So you got an X-ray, so do you remember if the technologist protected you in any way?
I don't. I was a kid.
Oh, okay. Well, do you think...
Oh, dental X-rays.
Oh!
All the time.
And how did the technologist protect you?
They put a kind of an apron-y shield on
Thing.
me.
Cool. And do you think that the X-rays affect people then if you're not wearing that shield?
I would imagine. Does she get around a corner as well? So.
Maybe that's an indication
Yeah.
she get around the corner. And did you know that you're being radiated right now?
Yes.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Okay. How do you know? Who told you?
I think I did, yeah.
Did you? Are you positive? Is he positive?
I did not know that.
Oh, we finally got one! Ah, thank
I'm
you.
the only person that didn't know that.
And do you happen to know what a barium enema is?
No.
Do you happen to know what a barium enema is?
Heard of it.
Heard of it? Do you know exactly how it works? Well, let me explain to you. Do you know what a barium enema is? No idea. Let's keep it that way, folks. All right, thanks, Logan. Have a good day.
Don't sit down. Sit down. No, sit down. It's okay. Sit down.
Did you know that you...
Sit down. Sit down. There you go. Don't stay.
Do you know what a barium enema is? And there you have it, folks. The public doesn't know a whole lot about radiation protection and safety. This has been Silly Bone C-Arm, signing off. Good night, folks. Back to you, Patella and Sims.
Up next on Maury.
Billy Joe here claims he is not the father of Sandra's baby girl. Look at that! Look at that baby! That's your boo! I'm not that baby! That's your boo! I'm not that baby! Look at that hair! I was not Sarah! Look at the boo!
No! No, Sandra!
That's your baby!
That's not my baby.
results are in. On the lie detector, Billy Joe was asked if he is actually sterile from not being shielded for a PA chest x-ray. You said no, and the lie detector determined you are telling the truth.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Let me tell you.
That's your baby.
Mari, I'm at work
That's your baby.
12 hours a day, okay? I come home, I
That's
put
your
supper
baby.
on the table. And what does she do? I catch her in bed with my brother LeBron. Going to town on her like she's never been in the country.
You don't know what town is.
I know.
That's your baby.
That is not my baby. And I have something else to tell you, Sandra, okay? I have something else to tell you.
That's your
It
baby.
can't be my baby. Because I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I'm sorry, Sandra.
It's not my baby.
That's not my
It's not
baby.
his baby.
It's
Do
not
you
my
want
baby.
to know if it's your baby?
Down.
In the case of 3-month-old Billy Joe Jr., Billy Joe, you are not the father.
Welcome back. We've seen a lot on radiation safety so far.
Yes, we have, Sims, but that's because it's important for radiographers and patients alike.
Why is it so important for radiographers to be safe?
Well, Sims, like we saw on the fashion show today, radiographers spend a lot of time in the X-ray department, and they get a lot of cumulative scatter. It's important for them to stay behind the lead wall as much as possible and avoid holding patients while exposing. If they must be in the room, they have to wear lead coats, aprons, and gloves so that they don't face the effects of cancer and gonadal defects. Remember, they're only allowed to have 20 millisieverts of radiation per year.
Yes, and that also goes for patients. They can only get 1 millisievert of radiation per year. That's why radiographers have to collimate as much as possible, place gonadal shielding on the patient, ensure a good distance between the tube and the patient, use a technique that is as low as reasonably achievable, and avoid repeating exposures. All of this prevents dangerous scatter radiation that will increase patient dose. Remember, only X-ray a pregnant patient if it is absolutely necessary.
So, in conclusion, make sure you spread the word. When you or someone you know needs to go for an X-ray exam, remember to weigh the risks and the benefits. After all, one chest X-ray is the amount of radiation that a transcontinental flight would cause. Also, make sure that your X-ray tech is shielding you. A radiographer near you would be happy to provide you with any information you may need. Don't forget to use what you've learned in our show and educate your friends and family about radiation safety.
And that concludes our show today. Stay classy, Class 69.
Hello!
Good morning, Class 69. Today we have a very special program. Ensure a good distance between the tube and the patient. Use a technique that is as low as reasonably achievable, and avoid repeating exposures. All of this prevents dangerous scatter radiation that will increase patient dose. Remember, only X-ray a pregnant patient if it is absolutely necessary.
So, in conclusion, make sure you spread the word. When you or someone you know needs to go for an X-ray exam, remember to weigh the risks and the benefits. After all, one chest X-ray is the amount of radiation that a transcontinental flight would cause. Also, make sure that your X-ray tech is shielding you. A radiographer near you would be happy to provide you with any information you may need. Don't forget to use what you've learned in our show and educate your friends and family about radiation safety.
And that concludes our show today. Stay classy, Class 69.